What Joe gave you today?
Sure. Start there. Yeah, 7 innings this time out. So, you know, it's gotten through a little bit of a period there. We're trying to protect him some. There are certain games that you need to let him go a little bit deeper. We didn't have a ton of, guys today that, really other than Josh that we're using late in games. So, came in, knew what was expected of him, felt great, went out for the 7th, and 11 punch-outs today, so obviously a lot of swing and miss in his game too.
Your level of disappointment that you had to finish it like that and burn your closer?
Yeah, you know what? It's better than losing a game. So obviously it wasn't a great feeling there at the end, but we won the game, so we'll settle on that.
What did you like out of Jake's at-bats today?
It just looked like after the first at-bat, you get a knock, pulling down the line off pretty good pitcher and then do it again, and now you can kind of just see the confidence soar a little bit, staying back a little bit better, bats in the zone a little bit longer. So hopefully this is a really good game for him to get him going, because it's been a while since he had a game like this where he scored 3 balls up like that, and we know he's capable of doing that. So like I said, hopefully it's gets him on a roll.
With Jake, Manny, and Xander, none of those three have kind of had the first half that they're clearly capable of. They've been all-stars in the past.
Right.
What would it mean if they kind of got trending in that right direction? And is that kind of what the biggest key to a second half turnaround would be for you guys?
It would mean good stuff for us. So those are the guys we count of, whether it's 3-4-5, whether it's 2-3-4, or wherever they're hitting in the lineup, those are the guys that, are around for a while to knock in runs. And last couple of nights, it's been good.
Ha Seong defensively kind of just seems to be composed no matter where the ball's going, how it's spinning, whatever. What have you noticed? What's the biggest key to how he does that?
I think he's the best defender in the game, and I think a lot of his numbers would suggest that. But for me, the most impressive thing is from going to a position he didn't play a ton of, and maybe in spring training a little bit, we didn't have a ton of him, and then early in the year kind of feeling his way as far as second base, and now, like he is at shortstop, he's probably the best in the game. So that's a huge play right there to end that game. Not too many guys can do that.
How'd you feel out there today, and how important was it for you to go down as deep as you did?
Yeah, I felt great. I've been dealing with some health stuff over the last few months here, but I feel like I'm starting to work my way out of that. But yeah, the bullpen being in the condition they were in, I was hoping to get the ball as long as they'd let me go. So getting into the 7th under 100 pitches was big for us. But I had a lot of stuff working today. It made it easy to to pitch to the game plan and keep guys be a little unpredictable, keep guys off balance.
Team-wise, it's been 2 kind of pretty impressive wins.
Yeah.
How important is it to kind of finish strong?
Yeah, we played good ball in Cincinnati too. I think we were starting to make some adjustments and playing cleaner baseball, and it's frustrating when you don't get rewarded with the wins there. So to come out of that series after losing a couple and come back home and keep the same intensity, the same focus, and same game plan was big for us. So yeah, securing the first 2, got a lot of energy going into tomorrow.
4th of July, Shohei on the other side. Did you feed off that?
Yeah. Yeah, I've been looking forward to this series for a while, and obviously hopes that you get to line up against him, but the odds of that happening aren't very good. So a couple days ago, we're looking at the lineup, and it looks like I was going to line up against me. But I don't know. I feel like those moments there against a 2-way All-Star and 4th of July holiday full stadium, that kind of brings out the best in me. So
curveball last few starts kind of bigger for you, huh?
Yeah, it's been good. This lineup, the curveball was probably the best weapon to use to him, and it just happened to be a day where I felt really good with it. I felt good with everything really. The changeup was really good. The slider was back to the normal shapes in action. So we had a lot of options to work with, and Gary's just done such a good job back there of mixing it up and adjusting to not only me but all the pitchers on the staff. He's done an incredible job with the minimal time he's had to learn us and get our stuff down. So those first few innings, it's always me kind of dictating how the pace of the game goes. And those last 2-3 innings, I was like, it's your game, man. You call it, I'll throw it. So
this question a few times, but are we starting to see the real Padres?
Yeah. Yeah, you try to keep your spirits high and you keep the right intensity and the same effort, going out there every day, and it breaks you down when you're not getting the results you want to see. But we've kind of rode that out this whole year, weathered the storm, and I feel like we're starting to see a little better baseball out of us.
Every game's not going to be a big strikeout game. It was for you. Does that speak to just kind of how you feel about this whole arsenal?
Yeah, things are starting to line up well. I'm getting a better feel for the changeup, which I haven't had in a long time. The consistency with it start to start. Usually it'll be like one day it'll be really good, and then I won't have it the next start. So that's opened up a lot of options for me, being able to use that right on right, left on right. So yeah, it's helped out a lot.
Not the first time you faced a dangerous hitter, but what is it like facing somebody like Ohtani, especially given what he's done?
Yeah, he's a great hitter, man. I got a lot of respect for him, but I definitely don't fear him, and I feel like a lot of guys get hurt because they fear him and they try to pitch away from his contact zones. We went right into his power zone because I feel like that's where I throw the best fastballs and cutters, and we challenged him today. We had the luxury of facing him with not many guys on base, which gives us a chance to be a little more aggressive. Anna had a lead, so but Gary did a really good job of mixing it up back there. We kind of trusted in him.